Hello and welcome to Gardening with Ben's Gardening and Allotment Tips podcast. This is our second episode now. As those that do know, I do another podcast called Gardening with Ben. So if you've not listened to that, make sure you head on over onto that channel and have a listen to over 100 podcasts on there. So check that podcast out. So on this podcast today, we are going to be talking about getting areas ready for fruit. Yes, you may be thinking, well, it's December, but now is a good time to be preparing an area for fruit. So these are 5-minute little podcasts, just sharing little gardening and allotment tips every single day for you to use, try and take home with you and try them in the allotment yourself. And it's going to be a little topic every day, and it's going to be based on the time of the year, so you can do these tips yourself at home. Obviously I'm in the UK, so it's going off the UK climate as well. But as we are now in winter, yes, the snow has finally gone from where I am in Sheffield. If you are looking at growing some fruit, now is the perfect time to be planting your fruit. Why, may you ask? Because of it being cold and horrible. That is the perfect conditions. The wet weather is good for fruit bushes, fruit trees to be taking root in the ground. Now, the trees are not concentrating on growing the branches or the leaves or the buds. They are concentrating growing their roots. So if you are looking at growing fruits, you are best planting them now, because they need to be in the ground before March, because after March that's when they start concentrating growing their buds and putting their energy into growing them, and they won't root very well at all. So have a look where you want to grow some fruit. Make sure you think about how big it is actually going to grow. I planted some fruit trees when I first got my allotment, and I probably wish I hadn't planted them where they are, to be honest, but I can't move them. They've been in 16 years now, so make sure you think about where you are going to grow them, and if it's going to get enough sunlight. Obviously it needs sunlight and enough space for it to spread out as well, because fruit trees do grow big. You can keep them trained and look after them, but they will grow big. So have a look around. Most garden centres have got fruit trees in now, and fruit bushes. You can order them online if you fancy purchasing online, or you can go and support your local garden centres and help them out while helping yourself out with some fruit, hopefully, if you look after your plants and grow them well. But yeah, now is the perfect time to be planting them fruit trees. And obviously you need to prepare the ground. Make sure, if you have any fruit trees and bushes, get weeding round them, digging over round the soil round it, so that the water can get into the tree and into the roots of the bushes. Make sure it's all nice and clean and tidy. Apply mulches at this time of year. You can put mulches round your trees and round your fruit bushes. They will prevent the weeds from growing back, and they will feed the plant as well. So it's a good idea to mulch around your trees and around your bushes. Just don't push it right up to the trunk or to the main branch of the bush, because it could rot it. Just leave a space around the fruit tree and around the bushes, but it will keep the weeds down, because the weeds won't be able to grow without the light. So it will keep it nice and weed free, and it will add the nutrients that it needs as well as it rots down into the ground. So have a look around. Why not try growing a different sort of fruit that you wouldn't have ever tried growing? There's plenty of new varieties popping up everywhere at the moment. I've been looking online and there's so many new varieties. I may even create myself a wish list of things that I want to purchase. But yeah, have a look around, add them to your Christmas lists, and let your friends and family know what you're wanting to purchase, and maybe they'll purchase you something like that for Christmas, and then you'll be able to give back once it fruits and let them enjoy it. So that's been today's episode. Make sure you do click that subscribe button. Stay up to date with all our podcasts. And until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep gardening, and keep listening to Gardening with Ben.